Hello, my friend. We've all had those frustrating encounters with rude or inconsiderate people that leave us feeling disrespected and annoyed. Generally, these interactions are fleeting. However, there's a different kind of negativity, a darkness that hides beneath a seemingly pleasant exterior. This darkness belongs to people who seem to actively enjoy inflicting pain. Understanding the signs of these individuals empowers you to protect yourself and build healthy relationships. Today, we're diving into the disturbing yet crucial topic of recognizing individuals who exhibit harmful behaviors. This isn't just about the occasional jerk. We're talking about people who manipulate, exploit, and leave a trail of emotional wreckage in their wake. Perhaps you've crossed paths with such individuals in the past, or maybe you suspect someone close to you might be displaying concerning tendencies. Regardless of the situation, exploring these red flags is vital for your well-being. It's important to differentiate between everyday annoyances and genuine harm. We're not talking about your average rude person who cuts you in line or forgets your birthday. Instead, we're focusing on those who consistently engage in manipulative and exploitative behavior for their own gain. These individuals often lack empathy and have a callous disregard for the feelings of others. For example, imagine a coworker who constantly steals your ideas at meetings, making them their own and taking credit for your hard work. This behavior goes beyond simple rudeness. It's a deliberate attempt to undermine your value and manipulate the situation to their advantage. So, how do you identify these individuals? They might initially appear charming and charismatic, showering you with attention and compliments. This initial phase can be very disarming, creating a sense of connection and trust. However, over time, their true colors emerge. Their interest becomes self-serving, and they may resort to belittling or criticizing you, often disguised as constructive feedback, to maintain control. Let's imagine you meet someone captivating at a party. They're funny, engaging, and seem genuinely interested in getting to know you. But be cautious. As you get to know them better, a pattern might emerge. They crave constant attention, dominating conversations, and subtly putting you down. They might even become passive-aggressive if things don't go their way. This is a classic example of someone who hides harmful tendencies beneath a mask of charm. If you encounter someone who seems too good to be true, take a step back. Observe their behavior, trust your gut, and don't be afraid to distance yourself if something feels off. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a cornerstone of healthy relationships. When someone lacks empathy, they disregard the impact of their actions on those around them. They struggle to see from another's perspective, causing pain without remorse. For example, imagine a parent who constantly criticizes their child's academic performance, comparing them to siblings or classmates in a demeaning way. This lack of empathy can have a devastating impact on the child's self-esteem and emotional well-being. Harmful individuals are masters of manipulation. They use a variety of tactics, from blatant lies to emotional manipulation, to get what they want. You might have a friend who always seems to get their way, whether it's guilt-tripping you into doing their errands or pressuring you to go to events you don't enjoy. This, my friends, is manipulation at play. While manipulation isn't always malicious, when it's used to control or harm others, it becomes a serious issue. Recognizing these tactics can be challenging, especially when they're subtle. If you suspect someone is manipulating you, confide in a trusted friend or seek professional guidance. We all have preferences. Maybe a friend always picks the restaurant for your outings, or a family member dictates holiday traditions. That's normal within reasonable limits. But extreme control is a different story altogether. These individuals crave dominance over every aspect of your life, leaving you feeling suffocated and trapped. What does extreme control look like? They might constantly monitor your whereabouts, demanding to know your every move. They could try to isolate you from loved ones, ensuring you rely solely on them for support. They might dictate everything from your clothing choices to your career path. If you resist, they may resort to threats, intimidation, or even violence. If this scenario sounds familiar, you may need to establish clear boundaries or even sever ties completely if they refuse to change. Pathological liars are a hallmark of harmful people. They lie compulsively even when there's no reason to. Their web of deceit serves a purpose: to hide their true selves, manipulate you, or gain an advantage. They might lie to get what they want, avoid consequences, or simply for the thrill of the deception itself. These individuals are masters of twisting words and gaslighting, turning situations around to make you question your own memory and perception. For instance, a romantic partner might deny ever making promises they clearly did, leaving you feeling confused and doubting your own reality. If you catch someone in a lie, especially a repeated pattern of lies, it's a strong sign to be cautious and create distance. Harmful people exist, and recognizing the signs empowers you to protect yourself. Whether it's a colleague, friend, or even family, encountering such individuals can be emotionally draining. Here's where the concept of boundaries comes in, your first line of defense. So, how do you safeguard yourself? The key lies in setting firm and unwavering boundaries. Clearly communicate what you will and will not tolerate, using a calm and assertive tone. For example, if a coworker constantly gossips about others in the office, you might say, "I'm not comfortable participating in gossip. Let's focus on our work instead." Remember, boundaries require consistency. Don't falter if the harmful person pushes back or tries to manipulate you with guilt trips or emotional outbursts. They'll likely test your limits to see how much they can get away with. However, unwavering firmness shows them you won't tolerate their behavior. Setting boundaries can be challenging, but it's a crucial step towards regaining control and protecting yourself from further harm. Dealing with a harmful person can be isolating and emotionally taxing. Remember, you don't have to navigate this alone. Confide in a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or counselor. Talking it out with someone who understands and can offer support and guidance can be invaluable. The road to healing after encountering a harmful person takes time. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise and don't suppress them. Journaling or creative outlets like painting or music can be helpful ways to process your experiences. Remember, you are worthy of healthy and respectful relationships. By recognizing red flags and setting boundaries, you empower yourself to create a safe and supportive environment. You are stronger than you think. The signs of a harmful person can manifest differently depending on the type of relationship. Here's a more detailed look at a few common scenarios. Romantic relationships. A partner who constantly criticizes you, isolates you from friends and family, or exhibits jealous and possessive behavior. They might also be emotionally unavailable or unwilling to commit to a healthy relationship. Friendships. A friend who is a chronic drama magnet, gossips excessively about others, or uses guilt trips and emotional manipulation to get their way. They might also be unreliable or constantly need you to fix their problems. Work relationships. A colleague who takes credit for your work, throws you under the bus during meetings, or creates a hostile work environment through bullying or passive-aggressive behavior. A toxic boss might constantly micromanage your work, set unrealistic deadlines, or belittle you in front of others. Family relationships. A parent or sibling who is emotionally manipulative, overly critical, or uses threats or intimidation to control you. They might also be narcissistic, putting their needs above yours and refusing to acknowledge your feelings. This list is not exhaustive. If someone in your life consistently exhibits harmful behaviors, it's important to take steps to protect yourself. This might involve setting boundaries, reducing contact, or even ending the relationship altogether. Recognizing the signs of harmful people empowers you to protect yourself. By setting boundaries, seeking support, and prioritizing self-care, you can heal from negative experiences and build healthy, fulfilling relationships. You deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift and respect you. Now, go forth and create the positive connections you deserve. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch the next video on your screen for more insights. See you next time.